Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And we find ourselves at one of the most iconic venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here in the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Real Madrid taking on Sevilla. Into the centre. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. Luka Modric plays alongside Isco in the centre of the park. And the main striker is the unmistakable Cristiano Ronaldo. Joan Jordan in full control of the ball here. Ocampos. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, first rate, he's got to score! A look at the table then, and for Real Betis, not exactly what their fans had in mind. They expected excellent vision. Mbappe. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Now can they counter clinically? Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Isco. Modric. Mbappe. Terrific block there. And in by Luka Modric. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Marcelo. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. And the cross is very much on. Sergio Ramos. Not even close to troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, no, I can see what he's trying to do. He just got the technique all wrong. He'll get another chance.
Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought he got away with it, hadn't he? He looked over his shoulder, then all of a sudden the referee's there with a yellow card.
Lucas Ocampos. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Mbappe decided to come in from the flank. Well, last line of defence, literally. Staunch rearguard action. Well, he knew what he was doing defensively with the concession of that throw-in.
Well, Real Madrid at possession stats over the last 15 minutes has been dominating. If they keep this pressure on, you feel a goal will come. Keep calm, no panic, just a little bit more quality in front of the goal.
Ocampos. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Hazard. Ocampos. And space for the cross. He cuts it back. What an important piece of defending. Diego Carlos. Intelligent threaded pass here. Useful ball towards the back post this time. The ball with Luka Modric. Untidy in possession. Ever Banega. Wonderful chance. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Well, they would have been in a decent position there, but offside.
Oh, what a wasted opportunity that is.
Carvajal. Not a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Very good use of advantage there by the official, letting the play carry on, and then only subsequently handing out the yellow card.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what the fans want. They want to see the game going on. They don't want to see it stopped or something like that. You can always go back and book the player later.
Danger averted for now. Isco. A bit of running room now on the wing. Crossing possibilities. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. Well, it's not something we expected, but Eden Hazard has struggled in this game. Not asking too many. A punch-happy goalkeeper. And not afraid to have a go from long range. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Rodriguez. The ball with Luka Modric. Here's Mbappe. Individual quality coming to the fore. And that is that half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, we always like to assess. Excitement in the air as Sevilla begin the second half here. Gudel. Jesus Navas. Moving the ball effectively. And Ramos gets in the way. Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Mbappe! Completely misfired with that one, a long way off target.
Yeah, but it goes in the top corner and your hero is worth an effort.
Luka Modric with the corner. The fist of the goalkeeper. He could pick out a teammate. Good position on the pitch to be pressing and winning the ball. Mbappe. On the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed. Well, a reminder, we have more knockout football coming your way here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Villarreal.
Yeah, break from league action for players. Always a good atmosphere when it's knockout football. Should be a great match, that.
And threading it forward. And clears his lines. Banega. Now he must favour the cross. The ball with James Rodriguez. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Well, we always like to be up for the cup here on EA TV. Live cup action coming up soon. It's Sevilla facing Getafe.
Well, a super atmosphere of cup football rarely lets you down. Exciting game that'll be, I'm sure, Derek.
Well, plenty of interest in Wolves and what they've been doing on the transfer front. Good news for Wolves fans, Lee. New signing in place.
Well, Derek, a figure of around £35 million is being bandied around.
Well, visionary passing. Well, that's the end of that for now. Fantastic overall read by Isco. Regained possession. Rafael Varane. Rodriguez. Isco has it. So 20 minutes to go. Hazard. Just a matter of thumping it away. Rodriguez. Carvajal. And it's a quality pass. Mbappe. Mbappe! A wayward effort, and it's not going to help his team lead.
Well, wayward indeed. I think he had more time than he thought. He just rushed it a little bit. Technique was all wrong.
But a shocking pass, really. And now Banega. And they'll have to throw it back in play. A triple substitution from Real Madrid, something you don't see too often. Jules Koundé on the ball. Gudel. Ever Banega. Navas. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Mbappe with it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Ocampos. Read it magnificently and intercepted.
Well, Real Madrid fans have done their bit. The players have done theirs, but can they get that elusive winner?
Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Suso. Jesus Navas. And now they have the ball back. And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story. Terrific block there. Sergio Ramos. Carvajal. Mbappe. Mbappe! A wayward effort, and it's not going to help his team lead.
Well, wayward indeed. I think he had more time than he thought.
Our main feature today on EA TV, two great clubs. It's coming up for you live. Big welcome to you all to the Estadio de la Ceramica. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. Cup football for you today. It's death or glory in this situation. It's Villarreal against Real Madrid.
Yeah, the winner takes all. No second leg in this tournament, so I'm expecting two sides to be on the front foot from the first whistle.
He could take them on here. Made the challenge well. This is the lineup for Villarreal. Goalkeeper Mariano Barbosa. Giacomo Bonaventura starts, making his debut. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. Ronaldo. Goes for goal. Wonderful save. Corner from Modric. Good defensive clearance there. Mbappe. Eden Hazard, definitely one of the biggest stars of the game for his country, Belgium, and he's done so well for his club, Alan.
Hasn't he just? So quick, so elusive, a real star of this team.
Good position for the cross. Aimed at Cristiano Ronaldo at the far post. Well, he's put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance has come to him so early in the game, but I have to say, he reacted perfectly. Really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here. What a strike that is.
Well, it's come in from a long way out, and from that angle, it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end. Real Madrid with the lead. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa. Santi Cazorla. Bonaventura. Zambo Anguissa. Santi Cazorla. Santi Cazorla. Good clean tackle. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Spotted that well and intercepted. Santi Cazorla. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa. It's good attacking play this from them. Got his foot in to cut out the pass. Here's Isco. Marcelo. Bonaventura. They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. Santi Cazorla. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. It's Isco. Mbappe. That's a very good tackle, but it's led to a corner. Modric with the corner. Could have been difficult, but the defender sorted it out. Hazard. Hazard. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Well, they might not be rushing to take the corner. A goal to the good, of course. Corner's taken. Oh, it's one for the cameras, really. A diving save, and the ball stays in his gloves. Zambo Anguissa cut out the pass. It's about decision here. Which player is he going to pass it to? Rodriguez. It's Isco. Fighting forward, purposefully. Ronaldo. Keeper has reached it and rescued his side. He's gone out for a throw. Alessandro Schöpf. It's Isco. Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric. That did look a dangerous attack until the interception. Mbappe. Ronaldo's gone near post, they're trying to find him. It comes out off the goalkeeper. Well, they want to play from the back, and he's doing just that. Quite an ordinary performance so far from Real Madrid by their lofty standards. They do have the lead. Of course, there's still the second half to come. Still late in the first half, though, here. Eden Hazard gives it away. There'll be 2 added minutes. The target, players in the centre. He's cut that out well read. That's half-time at 1-0. Very good first half, thoroughly enjoyable, and Real Madrid leading as we start the second half. Modric. Well, all credit for taking the volley on, but in the end, nowhere near the target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen. It goes wide.
Good interception there. How do you think Cristiano Ronaldo did in the first half, Alan?
Yeah, it was a good first 45 minutes from the lad. Got the ball rolling with that goal, and he's been central to most of the good things his team has done.
More La Liga action to come on EA Sports, and it will involve the home side. It's the next fixture in the league. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper. As for Real Madrid, their next game, Alan?
Well, they come up against Real Valladolid in the next match in La Liga, and well, I think it's going to be extremely close.
Can't hang onto it, the keeper. A foul by the Real Madrid man. Referees produced the yellow card for Real Madrid.
He can have no complaints looking at that. He's normally good from these set plays, and his teammates are expecting a good ball in.
Only partially away from danger. That's a difficult technique, that.
Yeah, you've got to catch those volleys perfectly to do the damage.
It's Isco. Carvajal. We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. Space ahead with Real on the ball. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. Out into the wide areas now. Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. Steered back to the goalkeeper, Courtois. Rafael Varane. 1 or 2 players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match. Liverpool have been making it clear for some time now that they wanted to strengthen their squad, and they've done that with this deal.
Yeah, you have to think it's maybe his last big payday. Good move for him.
Schöpf taking on a couple of opponents now. The build-up is patient. Cuts it out nicely. Out in front of goal. On to Ronaldo. Well, he's skimmed the top of the bar here.
I think the keeper was probably comfortable, but decent effort.
An important time for this manager here, trying to manage the situation and keep the lead, and making this substitution with that game management in mind. On the attack here, and they're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here. Well, that will mean a corner coming up now. In goes the corner. Dangerous pass, I think, with the keeper pushing it away. A strange kind of shot, really. Plenty of invention about it in terms of thought, but not in the way it turned out.
Well, to try and place it from that distance, it's got to be in the corner. Well, they really should be further ahead than they are. Look at the number of chances they've created. I mean, if they end up blowing this, the manager will be furious.
Good, consistent display by Real Madrid in this match. Not total control, the opposition have given them a few worrying moments, but it's going to be a triumph for Real. Modric. This does look promising. And in it goes towards the far post. So they can regroup now at a goal kick. It's hard to shut up shop, even with a substitution here, but that's what he's going to try to do, I think. 7 more minutes to go. Bale. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. Here comes the corner. No, the opportunity didn't really manifest itself, and it's a goal kick. Well, there's a big support here for them, and those supporters want to see just a little bit more in the time that remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in front of a big crowd, your own fans, and the players have shown a few nerves out there today. They've got to lose those.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes.
You can almost feel the swell of the crowd here as they're urging the team on. Not much time left, but there is a chance to get an equaliser still.
Rafael Varane. Well, the referee has blown his whistle and the game has ended 1-0. A confirmation then of their success What a perfect day for football we've got here. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith is with me. The action is from La Liga, and it is Real Valladolid against Real Madrid.
Should be a good one. A lot of talk about the tactics these two managers are likely to employ. Beforehand, we'll soon find out.
Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. Real Valladolid go this way today. Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager, who does like to fill his midfield.
Good idea. Well picked off by the opponent. This is the Real Madrid lineup. In goal, Alphonse Areola. Gareth Bale starts with Vinicius Junior. They'll play wide. Karim Benzema is the lone striker today. Really anticipating something special from him here today.
3 in his last 3 games. That's top class from the striker.
Lovely, incisive pass. Keeper's ball. They fancy their chances with Bale on the ball out here. Well, now they can attack, and he's got support with it. Fell on Mendy. Looking to attack the cross in numbers. That's a shame, because in the end, that'll go down as a poor cross, really. Lucas Vazquez. A little bit of lack of penetration in that move, and the tackle was an assured one. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Still going towards goal quickly. Benzema. Read the intentions. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Opening them up with a through pass. There was a chance, really, of getting into a scoring position then, but anything but. And he could get away here. Put into the middle. Dangerous ball, dealt with by the goalkeeper's punch. I think any football fan will say, when the rain comes down like it's coming down now, it's going to add to the thrills, a few spills possibly.
Well, it normally does, doesn't it? And I always used to like it, because it quite often meant you got a few more chances in the box with the bounce of the ball and what have you.
Referee could have pulled that back for Real Madrid, but they play on because of his advantage. Did well, stuck out a foot, cut off the pass. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. To go in front now. Now the keeper's done well to keep that one out. Now Nacho. Lucas Vazquez. The attacking team have got a problem here, because the opposition are just sitting in and saying, well, you can break us down if you can. They think perhaps they can't break them down. Still got a bit to do. Mendy. Comfortable for the keeper. Our man Alan McInally at Real Sociedad, and from that match he's got news of a goal.
It's a goal for Real Sociedad. 35 minutes played. 1-0.
Eagle eyes, as always, from Alan McInally.
Well, as we can see, there's not much at all to choose between these two teams in terms of possession. You do wonder if one of these teams can make the difference in the remainder of this match.
Well, sometimes you just have to clear it like that. Safety first. Well, they've made the defenders turn here with that pass. Referee's pointed for a free kick here. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. You just expect Gareth Bale to get into this game, but he hasn't been able to do it so far.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way things are, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets substituted because he looks way below par at the moment. Hasn't had the courage to, you know, let fly from these kind of areas, and as a result, his team are level.
Kroos. Bale. Wide player can come forward for Real Madrid. Now for the lead. Oh, what a touch by the... And there it is for Real Madrid.
It's been a bit of a slow burner, this match, but I think they deserve this goal, and it certainly changes the half-time team talks.
Well, here's the goal again. Real Madrid, as expected, have their noses in front. Good interception. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. Untidy work. Trying to find the opening, which would be so crucial. Room for the cross. No, it's offside. Alan Smith, what did you make of Karim Benzema and his first half performance?
Yeah, and what a good time to score that was. Put his side in the lead.
It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. The build-up is patient.
Lucas Vazquez.
Oh, a bit of finishing practice required at the next training session, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Back to the drawing board.
Well, they're still trailing, and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. He's got some room out there. To get the equaliser.
Not really tested to the full, the keeper that time.
Yeah, I think he saw it coming all the way, Martin. Well, chances have been few and far between today, but this is certainly one, and that's why the crowd's getting behind the team.
Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. Put the corner in the middle. He's done well to block that. Saw the direction of the pass. It's a good hit. Kept out by Areola without too much difficulty. Well, that's what he does. He keeps the ball and makes sure his team can build from him. Our man Alan McInally at Real Sociedad, and from that match he's got news of a goal.
It's a second goal for Real Sociedad.
Probing pass. Looking to attack the cross in numbers. Defender's done well here to clear the danger. Lucas Vazquez. Coming up, of course, EA Sports does present the round of 16 Spanish Cup fixture. Real Valladolid, they'll be hosting Eibar.
Yeah, an intriguing clash when these two were paired together. Can't quite call a winner at the moment.
Really wound himself up for that one.
Well, maybe he'll be hoping for another attempt when you'd expect him to do better.
Activity. On the bench for the losing team, a substitute getting ready to come on. They had to come back here quickly, as you would understand. Sorry to Alan McInally for that. In that game, Real Sociedad did score, confirmation of that. And they are winning by 2 goals to 0. Golden opportunity now. Wonderful finish.
Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but a vital touch there to score.
That's beautifully done for the goal.
Well, I think he's picked him out from that left-hand side. Wonderful delivery.
Really accurate cross. So away we go at 1-1. Still 20 minutes to go. Mendy, and they're keeping the ball. That's the important thing. Valverde, Benzema, Lucas Vazquez. How did he reach that? Brilliant goalkeeping. Corner taken by Eden Hazard. Keeper choosing to punch the ball rather than catch it. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Got a bit of pressure on. 1 or 2 players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Hazard. It's an excellent cross. We can hear from Alan McInally now about a goal in the Mestalla Stadium.
It's a second goal for Barcelona. It's been scored by Luis Suarez. The keeper spilled a long-range shot and he followed in to slot the ball home. 77 minutes played, 2-0.
Top work, Alan. We're back here now with Alan Smith. Confirmation for you today of a transfer involving Wolfsburg. That deal is completed.
Well, we're hearing around £45 million, and for that kind of money, the fans will be...
Wants to have a go. Well, he's had a go, and it's a decent effort. Maybe a bit of a sighter, Alan.
Yeah, I mean, when those find the roof of the net, they look so spectacular. Maybe next time.
Well, we've only got 7 minutes remaining now.
Visitors now enjoying more of the possession. Been a good last 15, and the way that they're playing, you have to feel that they deserve a winner here, and it would be a late winner. They have played some really good stuff.
Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Here's Lucas Vazquez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Set up to play on the break now. Valverde. Well, we're coming right down to the last knockings of the game, and Real Madrid still 1 goal away from winning this game. Looks to shoot. Not really tested to the full, the keeper that time.
Yeah, I think he saw it coming all the way, Martin.
Corner's taken. That is a good punch by the goalkeeper. Let's fly! That would be a blow to his pride to concede a goal from that. But that's it, it's over. And it's over with the 2 sides level pegging. All credit to everyone involved here. The game could have been called off, really. They played it, and aren't we glad they did?
Yeah, the weather was poor, but the pitch was good, and the play was even better.
Now for the lead. This is our venue for you today, Estadio de Montilivi. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith to provide the comments and the analysis. Cup round of 16, it is Girona against Real Madrid.
Yeah, starting to get towards the business end of this competition now, and cup matches are always have a different flavour to league contests, so I'm expecting...
Turned aside there by the keeper. This is the lineup today for Girona. The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated, otherwise this formation will not work.
Quite a few changes for Real Madrid. Rafael Varane starts with Sergio Ramos as the centre-backs. Luka Modric starts alongside Isco in the middle of the park. And the great man is up front today, Cristiano Ronaldo. Opportunity goes begging because of the interception, which is absolutely vital. Well, we know it's a big game, so we expect a fair bit from a big name, Eden Hazard.
Well, we'll keep an eye on him first 5 or 10 minutes, and if he's picking up the ball, he's going at his man, you know he is going to be the big threat today.
Rodriguez. Marcelo. Into the attacking third. The build-up is patient. It's a good piece of defending to stop the supply into the centre. Hazard! Well, that's a great block. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Here's the shot from distance. Well, he's had a go, and what a goal!
Wow, it's not often you see somebody find the back of the net from that distance. That is stunning.
Well, he defied the odds by taking the shot on, let alone scoring the goal.
It's so difficult to adjust when it just ricochets off a player in that penalty area.
Different angle on it here.
Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
No great shocks on the cards then, because it's Real Madrid who lead. Ronaldo. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he... Cristiano Ronaldo! Very, very close. Just past the post.
Well, I think half the crowd, you know, thought that was going to nestle in the corner of the net there.
Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Mbappe! Keeper controls it, never looked like bouncing off him.
It made it look easy, but his positioning did that for him.
Hazard. Here's a chance to whip it in. Defenders unsure, Hazard definitely sure. Tries the shot here, and they have scored, and they do lead now by 2, and they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match, we'll see.
Bit of good fortune, but for the keeper, couldn't do a lot to stop it.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Restarting at 2-0. Barrios. Mojica. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Intercepted well. And he gives it back to him. That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Oh, Real have had more than enough of the ball today, and we've been treated to some really good football, because with that possession they've created a lot of chances and made life awfully difficult for the opposition.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Good work from the keeper. Brave blocking. It's a very good clearance, and it was needed. I think any football fan will say, when the rain comes down like it's coming down now, it's going to add to the thrills, a few spills possibly.
Well, it normally does, doesn't it? And I always used to like it because it quite...
Shot on! Off the post! Great interception. Barrios. Samuel Saiz. Jonathan Soriano. Mbappe. Mbappe. Ronaldo. Saved, but not decisively. Real Madrid given the throw here. Here's Isco. Marcelo. Rodriguez. On to Ronaldo. Well, only 2 more minutes to be added on by the referee now. Still countering here. Looked so promising at the beginning, but came to naught. Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. Well, the first half has given us a bit of a guide here as to what's going to happen. In the Spanish Cup, there's a lot of good action in the earlier rounds, and we're seeing some of it here in the round of 16. And the second half of this tie has started.
Yeah, it's been a good match. The first half was entertaining, and more of the same, hopefully.
Modric. Mbappe. And shoots! Very able to get his body in the way. Taken by Modric. In the crowd of players, the keeper goes for a punch. Well, he's tried his shot from long range, got in well for the chance and couldn't quite supply the finish.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that effort. The keeper was a touch worried there for a second.
What we are going to bring soon to you on EA Sports is the La Liga fixture. Real Madrid, they'll be hosting Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, that should be a good clash. I can't see too much to split between them.
It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. Well, long overdue, you feel, this change. For a side that's behind, a switch of tactics now. Carvajal. Not really away from the threat here. Well, the news has been confirmed from Old Trafford. Manchester United have completed the signing.
It's a statement of intent, isn't it? Around £35 million for this lad, but he's got good talent, good credentials.
And a crowd! Well, he tried his luck from a long way out, but the goalkeeper had no problems at all. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. On to Ronaldo. Modric. Samuel Saiz. Excellent attacking play here. They could open up the opposition now. Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. Corner played into the middle. Good defending. Dealt with a decent cross. Cuts it out nicely. Won it back with an interception. Oh, a bit of finishing practice required at the next training session, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Back to the drawing board.
Mbappe. The ball glued to his boots, it's slipping it through. Ronaldo. And that's what a coach would want, to stop the supply into the middle. 20 minutes of the 90 still to play. Here's Isco. Modric. Needed to be brave, and he was. It's a brave effort, really, in amongst the players to get the header in, but off target, way off target.
Yeah, not his best effort, that's for sure.
Mbappe. Going forward with real purpose now. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. And he takes it on with a shot at goal here. Terrific stop. To throw in for Real Madrid. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. That's proper clearance. Well away from the danger zone. He's got the option to get in across now. There's still danger here after this half clearance. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? Good interception. Looped over the defenders for the forward to chase. Here's the too close to the keeper in the end. Now Rodriguez. Benzema. Ronaldo. Well, they could have been opened up there, but the interception stopped that. Made a quick interception. Gareth Bale's often used the wide areas to great effect. Defender's done well here to clear the danger. Substitution coming up. In goes the corner. Dealt with the danger. Mojica. Well, only 2 more minutes to be added on by the referee now. He's got possession back for his team. Ronaldo. Time to get the ball in. Modric! Now the keeper's done well to keep that one out. And the referee has blown his whistle. It's 2-0 the final score. A confirmation then of their success.
It's a capital derby that always seems to carry with it a compelling story. And these two sides are loved by their respective fan groups. Stay tuned, we'll bring you all the action live from the Bernabeu as Real Madrid face Atletico. Well, the players here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu are going to have the sun shining down on them. They'll be looking forward to that, no doubt. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. Players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal as fullbacks. Vinicius Junior starts with Eden Hazard out wide. And leading the attack today is the hard to contain Cristiano Ronaldo. Toni Kroos, superbly read and executed. And here are the starters for Atletico. It looks pretty orthodoxly.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The two main strikers will stay close together. The full-backs will link up with the wide players. The two holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs. Very solid look about this team.
Carvajal. A look at the table then, and for Real Betis, not exactly what... Look at Modric with the pass. Really needed to be spot on with the challenge inside the box. And use of a goal in the Valladolid game, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Real Valladolid. 14 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Ronaldo. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Not a particularly strong challenge. Decent cross, but nobody in the vicinity. Plenty of talk from the pundits coming into this game, focusing on Luka Modric. The rumours coming out of the camp are that this may be his last season, that he's considering hanging up his boots, Lee.
Well, it's never easy deciding when to call it a day, Derek, to be honest with you. Your playing days are the best time of your career. Sometimes you just need a little push, though, from the decision-makers above. The head's willing, but the body's weighing in. It's just a matter of time.
Thomas now. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Giving it a try. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. Atletico have the corner. Koke tasked with taking it. Hazard. Mendy. Isco. Kroos. Carvajal. Modric. This is Kroos. The ball with Luka Modric. Mastery of the passing game. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Mendy. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Kroos. Kroos! Routine for Oblak. Atletico have given it away.
Real Madrid, sir.
And he takes it on. Tremendous block. Could be a chance to break here. Volant. And here's Lamar. Nothing wrong with that idea. Partey. Marega! And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight. That's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change.
The game has been restarted. Atletico are in front. Modric. And they're moving the ball neat. Ronaldo! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, the lead barely lasted a few minutes, and they're right back in it. Conceding a goal after you've just scored, almost criminal.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Well, he's furious, and why not? They've thrown this lead away.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Marega. In possession, Folland. And showing fine vision. Coquet. Folland! A really disappointing effort, you've got to say.
Well, he's way off target. A real poor effort with his head.
The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Read it superbly to take back possession. And that is that. Half-time here on the Spanish... And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Well, couldn't keep it. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. And he was in the right place to intercept. Renan Lodi. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Well, a more than satisfactory performance from Ronaldo in the first half, Lee.
Well, there's never a bad time to score a goal, but just before half-time can be crucial. And he's got his team back in this game. What can he produce in the second half?
Renan Lodi. And here's Lamar. Well, we're moving towards a very exciting stage in the cup competition, the quarter-final stage, live on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Atletico.
Yeah, the fans will be up for that one. They can see the final lurking in the distance. The players will have to be a little bit more focused on the job in hand, though. Should be a cracking game, Derek.
Well, we're moving towards a very exciting stage in the cup competition, the quarter-final stage, live on EA TV. It's Atletico against Real Madrid.
Yeah, the fans will be up for that one. They can see the final lurking in the distance. The players will have to be a little bit more focused on the job in hand.
And the referee has pointed to the spot. A penalty it is, and a chance for them to forge ahead. Well, it had to be a penalty, and a booking part of the story as well. Could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. Corner kick played in. Well, it has come to nothing. Well, big news breaking prior to the game. Barcelona have finally got their man.
Well, Derek, I've heard the fee's around £75 million. That's the type of money you have to pay for quality these days. The market's gone a little bit mad. Are you wasting your money? I'd say not. Top player.
And a goal has been scored in the Valladolid match. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Real Valladolid. 64 minutes played, 2-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. And he takes it on. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And over comes the corner. That's all they can conjure for now. It's with Saul. Folland. Space and time for the cross. A significant block by Ramos. A deft clearance. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Eden Hazard. Ronaldo. Now Hazard. Cross! Well, body in the way. He's driven in the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Trippier. And he was in the right place to intercept. Mendy. Kroos. Isco. Tremblay. Carvajal. Might really be able to trouble them here. Vinicius Junior. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Firing it in. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort, he smashed it. Well, Derek, creating isn't a problem. We can see that from the stats. But you have to be clinical. You have to put the ball in the back of the net. It seems like it's just going to be a matter of time before they do that and take the lead.
Here's Ronaldo. Mendy. Kroos. On and on he goes. Terrific block there. Rafael Varane.
Time is running out for a Real winner. The crowd know that. The players are pushing for it, that's for sure.
Jimenez. Trippier. 5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. Joao Felix. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Kroos. Real Madrid have given us a... way. It's Carrasco making his way into a promising area. What next? So, fine margins. Offside, but only just in this tight game.
Well, the game right there, Derek. The game right there.
Rafael Varane. Tremblay. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Eden Hazard. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? Well, it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent position from the goalkeeper.
And there it is, the final whistle. Nothing wrong with that idea. Modric. Well, they're moving the ball neatly. Ronaldo!
Featured today on EA TV, It is the Madrid derby. The Spanish capital comes to a halt. The game from the Wanda Metropolitano, and it's live. Hi there, everybody. We're at the Wanda Metropolitano, newish home of Atletico Madrid. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. The football is from the carpets, the quarter-final. Atletico Madrid against Real Madrid.
Yeah, great chance to get to the semis here for both sides. Both sides are ambitious. Both sides,
good vision. Well, poor pass, good interception. Take your choice. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. What a good interception. The Atletico Madrid lineup. Starting in goal, Jan Oblak. Saul plays with Koke on the flanks. And he's plumped for an attacking lineup with two out-and-out attackers. Chance to cross it. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. There is a big story developing here about Cristiano Ronaldo. He says, Alan, he's considering retirement.
well, he's no spring chicken, is he? It will be a blow to the club because he's been such an integral part of their performances. He's a big presence in the dressing room as well. If he does duck out, I'll miss him.
He could cross it from here. Marcelo. And that will be a goal kick. This is the Real Madrid lineup. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Nacho plays with Rafael Varane in central defence. And they're going to go with one striker up front. Saul. Spotted that well and intercepted. Mbappe. Referee has blown and he's given the free kick. Clearly a foul, but whether the referee sees that as a yellow card, he doesn't.
No, I do like this ref, Martin. He doesn't get silly. He's fairly lenient now, and I'm with him on it.
Ronaldo. Didn't hit it cleanly at all. The referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Carvajal. Rafael Varane. Valverde. And they've got a man out wide. Valverde. Mbappe. Real looking. Valverde! Wonderful piece of keeping from Oblak.
Oh, he's done that many a time. What a keeper.
In goes the corner. Decent distance from the punch from the goalkeeper. Read the play well to intercept. Now Nacho. Rafael Varane. Valverde. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Well, here's a chance to get their noses in front from the corner. And in it goes. And the corner punched away. And defender can get it upfield. He heads it out of play and it will be a throw-in. Room now out on the wing. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Really in the clear now. He's gone too early, he's offside. Modric. James Rodriguez. Nacho Fernandez. Mbappe. Marcelo. Here they are, still probing away. Can't hang onto it, the keeper. Thomas. At this stage, and it's not far away from half-time now, is it? And Atletico and Real Madrid locked together.
Yeah, it's been a fascinating tussle, actually, and I wouldn't like to call a winner.
Can whip it in now. Keeper's ball, no question about that. It was a weak cross, really. Marcelo. Patient play as they try to get the goal that will put them in front. Well, sometimes you just have to clear it like that. Safety first. Shot on! Simple save for Oblak. Mbappe. Mbappe! How has he kept that one out?
His reactions there were sensational.
Corner from Modric. Keeper goes with a punch from the corner. Rafael Varane. Marcelo. It's a good cross. That's a very weak cross from a very... When this quarter-final was drawn, we thought it would be a good contest. That's the way it's been. That's that special buzz around this quarter-final that cup competitions bring, even here in Spain, or especially maybe here in Spain. And here we go for the second half.
Yeah, I mean, that first half, so much to admire about it, so let's just hope from the fans' perspective we can see more of the same.
Out of play for a throw. Able to intercept here. Taking on a couple of opponents now. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. Folland has to score. The pressure has told, and they've caved in, really.
Well, we all knew what was coming. Certainly the opposition did, but they could do nothing to stop it happening out there.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
More than enough of the ball today. You can see the manager down there.
Steered through. He really fancied him to score, but the goalkeeper kept his beliefs and kept him out.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be asking where his defenders were, but at the hour, he stepped up there, didn't he, the keeper?
Opting to punch that corner away. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Good goalkeeping by Jan Oblak. Not a difficult task, really. We are going to bring soon to you on EA Sports is the La Liga fixture coming up for Atletico Madrid. They'll be hosting Granada.
Yeah, 3 points at stake. It's a big match for both sides.
Carvajal. He could cross it from here. James Rodriguez, very able to get his body in the way. Real Madrid wanting to work some magic for this corner. They need it. And in it goes. Can't put any pressure on the goalkeeper like that. Easy pickings from the corner. As for Real Madrid, their next game, Alan?
Well, they've got Osasuna in the next match in La Liga, and I do see them as strong favourites. I think they'll win.
West Ham United have made their move in the transfer market, and they've signed their man.
£30 million, not unreasonable for this sort of talent, so they've done well. Should be an interesting first few weeks.
Mbappe. They've got the ball back by that interception. And they've got him behind here. Oh, it's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. Okay. So, he's blocked the shot. Goalkeeper out of position. And from close range, he really should have scored.
Well, he should. That was a golden opportunity spurned.
Lucas Vazquez. Bale. And Ronaldo. And a special occasion for him. Concentrating there on the match on his birthday. Impressive in possession, passing's good, possibly dangerous. He's aimed for the far post here. Oh, well, he couldn't make the most of that chance. It's a goal kick. It was a very good effort earlier, wasn't there, Alan? Here it is.
Well, I'm guessing that he's not going to try that. Again in a hurry, particularly after his manager gets into him after this match.
Mbappe. Now he wants to take them on. Mbappe. Looking for goal now. Good block. That's a good challenge. Real Madrid fans are anxious here, Alan, aren't they? Understandably.
Well, I've seen enough the last 5 minutes or so to suggest that they are going to get a goal pretty soon.
Here's Lucas Vazquez. Mbappe. Rodriguez. They obviously believe that they can find this equaliser by passing their way through the opposition. Kieran Trippier. Good control under pressure. Atletico Madrid will make a substitution here. Gets the ball out wide with time to assess the situation. Well, he's put it wide.
Look at the manager. He knows that miss might just come back to haunt his team. They could have gone 2 up there.
Marco Asensio. Counting down in the last 10 minutes here. 9 to go. Carvajal. Encouraging play from this team now. Keeping the ball. Benzema! Safe hands from the goalkeeper there. Not the most demanding save, but it had to be made.
Yeah, easy though to take it a little easy, take your eye off the ball.
It's Saul. They've worked so hard that... And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they look to hold on to this lead. Benzema. That's a lovely ball from Benzema. Mbappe! It's a corner, and it could be absolutely crucial as they look for this equaliser. It might be the last decent chance they get. Well, they're still in front thanks to the goalkeeper.
Well, it's a cruel blow for the opposition, who must have thought they'd found the equaliser there.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Referee's had a good look and decided what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. Hit the first man with the cross. Offside against Benzema. Well, we're down to the last minute here. Now he's got the ball. What's he going to do with it? That's the end of the match at 1-0. Well, they've come here, a chance to get into the semi-finals, but they've been knocked out, going out of the quarter-finals. It's a good run, but not good enough.
Well, not quite. I think the better team won. They just couldn't quite produce some of their best football when it mattered.
Ronaldo. Perfect pitch on a perfect day in this stadium. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith. Our action is from La Liga. What a game this should be, Alan.
Well, there's certainly a buzz in this stadium in the minutes leading up to kick-off. I hope the match doesn't disappoint. I don't think it will. We've got a couple of attacking sides here.
Every side in the division has a better defensive record than the home team today.
Well, the manager, by the sound of it, has been working on his defence. Let's see if it makes any difference out here.
At last, after all the build-up, the game starts. And here it is, the starting 11 for the home side today. Lato starts with Nacho Vidal at the back, and he's plumped for an attacking lineup with two out-and-out attackers. Clever feet there to go inside his man. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. This is how the visitors shape up. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane in central defence. Vinicius Junior plays with Eden Hazard on the flanks. And the great man is up front today, Cristiano Ronaldo. Taking on the defenders. Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper controls it, never looked like bouncing off him.
It made it look easy, but his positioning did that for him.
And that will be a throw. Saw that coming and intercepted. Thibaut Courtois gets the ball from the back pass. Rafael Varane. Mendy. Karim Benzema has been the name mainly in the headlines in the pre-game publicity. He says, Alan, he's considering retirement now. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo! It's the crossbar! Real Madrid given the throw here.
Fine margins down there. Woodwork playing its part, but if they keep on playing like this, I think the goal will soon come.
Hazard. Well read at a key time for the team here. Toni Kroos. Now with Isco. He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Avila gets the ball out wide with time to assess the situation. He can cut it back now. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Saved by the keeper. He can't hang on to the ball. Renato Sanchez. He's got possession back for his team. Toni Kroos. Here's Isco. Oh, they couldn't keep possession. They've given it away. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Toni Kroos. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Here's an opportunity, maybe. Letting the shot go! He's really stretched out to keep it out.
Well, he needed every inch of his frame there, the keeper. Oh, there's some real, genuine excitement in the crowd. The award of this first corner. He's got the feeling this could be their best route forward.
Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Hazard still going towards goal quickly. Guided through. Good tackle. Will be a corner, though. Modric with the corner. Reaching for it a little bit with the header, and that's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
This is the kind of pitch that I think attacking players favour, Alan, don't they?
I think they do, yeah, because it means mistakes from defenders and, you know, a little bit of miscontrol, loss of footing, and you're in.
Trying to find Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's easy here for the keeper. Renato Sanchez. They've been trying to do this, get the ball over the top. Surely he must score. Goalkeeper got to it somehow.
Any keeper would be proud of that one.
Corner played into the middle. Got to get it over the first man defending, and they haven't done that from the corner. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Mendy. Kroos. Here's Isco. Guiding the pass through. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. Well, there'll be 2 added minutes. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Well, that is half-time, and the score is 0-0. Tough test this for the players in the second half, and the referee as well, who might have a big decision to make. At the moment, he says we can play on, but that might be in doubt as the second half wears on. Renato Sanchez. Avila. Going forward with real purpose now. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. It's Isco. Isco can present probing pass. He's got it away. Coming up very soon for you on EA Sports, the La Liga fixture. It's Osasuna. They'll be facing Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah, 3 points at stake. It's a big match for both sides.
Substitution that the home side want to make. Here's Isco. Cristiano Ronaldo. As for Real Madrid, their next game, Alan?
Well, they're playing Celta de Vigo in the next match in La Liga. I can see only one winner.
Tries the shot here. Turned aside there by the keeper. Corner. And here's a possibility of making a chance to go in front. We're going to see a change here for Real Madrid. Put the corner in the middle. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo so good in the air. Shot blocked here. Let's give you some transfer news. It involves Liverpool, who have confirmed that this deal is completed.
Well, we're hearing around £45 million, and for that kind of money, the fans will be expecting something pretty decent.
Threads it through. Pushed out by the goalkeeper, but only into a dangerous area. Inigo Perez. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Cleared away by the defender. Intercepted well. Modric. A bright idea, but he couldn't manage. Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger. Patient play as they try to get the goal that will put them in front. Well, that's a great block. Modric. That wide area, useful for Real Madrid now. And off he goes with some options. Ronaldo! Oh, he could have made more of that, but it's only a goal kick. One of the backup brigade is going to have a chance centre stage. Bale. Benzema. Isco. Opening them up with a through pass. No, it's offside, and it looks as though they might be in to score. Here's Renato Sanchez. Well, look at the room in which to attack. And the tackle there is successfully done. Carvajal. It's going to be a substitution here for the home side. Real Madrid able to come forward now. Looks to shoot. Goalkeeper can at long last. They were wondering whether they would ever score, but they have finally done it, and that might break the resistance, which has been so strong. It is deserved, there's no question about it. In the end, it was not the prettiest goal ever, but it could be a very important one. Well, he's followed the forward's manual, Alan, hasn't he, really following up to get the chance when it comes off the keeper.
Well, that's what a striker's game should be all about, anticipating the knockdown and getting there first.
Time is ticking away here, and they haven't got too much of it left to deal in. He's through. Was nowhere near in the end, and he was right in at the goalkeeper.
Yes, one thing missing, but missed by that distance. Bit embarrassing for the lad.
Rafael Varane. Still 7 minutes left on the clock. Modric. Carvajal. Modric. Kroos. Here come Real Madrid. Toni Kroos. Rodriguez. Benzema. In behind the defenders. And there it is for Real Madrid.
It's all about the weight of the pass here. He hardly had to break stride, and he finished it emphatically.
Restarting at 2-0. We're down now to the final 2 minutes of the 90. Great interception. Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes. Modric. Rodriguez. Kroos. Modric. Bale. That's out of danger there with that clearance. And it's come to an end now as the referee calls a halt. You would say. Clever feet there to go. Here we are at one of the great venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, the home of Real Madrid. I'm Martin Tyler, with me is Alan Smith. Our football comes from La Liga, and the match starts very shortly. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Celta Vigo.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to it. I think we're going to have an entertaining tussle here. I think we'll find that out in the first 10 minutes, how these teams approach the task.
Chance to work it from the flanks. One or two players looking at each other there as to why that attack broke down.
3 changes for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Carvajal starts with Marcelo as the fullbacks. Luka Modric starts alongside Isco. In the middle of the park, Karim Benzema is the lone striker today.
He'll feel good about that. A really strong and clean tackle. Celta will play like this today. This is their 11 players. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that 3 up front can cause the opposition back 4 some problems.
Well, they've got the opposition on the back foot with this break. They're coming at them with numbers. Mbappe.
It's Isco.
Marcelo. Chance to put it in the box from here. Isco. Dealt with the danger.
Let's have a look at the league table here. No doubt that Real Betis are below expectation at this point, Alan.
Isco! Wonderful save. He's put in the corner. Strong punch from the corner by the keeper. And that shot's blocked very quickly. That's an unforced error, really, with the pass. There's always extra excitement, isn't there, Alan, when Cristiano Ronaldo's playing?
Well, he's loving this competition. Really is scoring for fun so far.
Strong piece of defending and clearing. Benzema. Milton Casco. Joseph Aidu. Paredes. They might have played him in here. Well, then it goes. Only partially away from danger.
It's Isco.
Benzema. James Rodriguez. Really in the clear now, in on goal. Real Madrid with a real chance to take the lead, but it's still goalless in the game.
Yeah, unusually charitable there.
Paredes. Trying to run off the shoulder of the last player, offside.
That is a weakness in his game. Gets caught offside too many times.
Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception. Made it look easy, actually.
Just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah, well, nice and dry up here, but unlike the players, who will be pretty wet after 5 minutes.
The pass not completed, really.
The hosts had more than enough of the ball today. But I don't think the manager will be happy down there watching this performance. He would have been expecting more, the fans would, and I was. You have to feel that they will step it up sooner or later.
Mbappe. Benzema. Slipped through. And he scored!
There's almost an air of, well, we expected this when the goal was celebrated. Nothing too extravagant. I think they know they're the better side and they expect to win.
No, I think they do. There's a certain swagger to their play and inner self-belief. They know they're better and they're showing it out on that pitch.
It's Real Madrid in front. It's good attacking play, this, from them. Goal kick now. Coming up again now, Alan. Modric's goal. Well, we're looking at a Real Madrid team that had the lead, but aren't really believing. It's quite surprising, I think, that they're not pushing on from this position. Maybe they will in the second half.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed.
Sisto. Gone on one possession back with that tackle. Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes.
Mbappe.
He fancies his chances of getting past these players. Out in front of goal. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score. And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. Encouraging play from this team now, keeping the ball. Oh, it's offside.
Well, as a striker, you expect to get the benefit there, but he didn't.
It's Isco. Karim Benzema. Costly loss of possession maybe here. I think that's a good performance.
Badly timed tackle. He'll be booked for that.
Referee said yellow for the Real Madrid man.
Yeah, well, maybe touch and go, but the ref has fallen on the side of the booking. Fair comment.
Important touch from the defender there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Soon to come on the EA Sports, the La Liga fixture coming up for Real Madrid. They'll be facing Levante away from home.
Yeah, some fixtures stand out, and I think this is one of them in the football calendar.
Well, it's out for a corner. Well, they're still trailing, and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some...
And the keeper chooses to punch. He's had a go. Hasn't quite got it as he wanted, Alan, has he?
No, next time maybe he'll take a touch.
And here we have a quick reminder for you of EA Sports action and La Liga action featuring the visiting team. Just a bit lax in possession. A lot of detail goes into transfers these days. That's why they're protracted often, and this one's taken a while, but it's confirmed now.
Well, there is no doubt he's an exciting young talent, got a big, bright future ahead of him, I think.
There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. Murillo. Smolov. Excellent attacking play here. They could open up the opposition now. They're getting set for the corner.
Well, this is where managers really earn their money. In a losing situation, they've got to make a substitution. Got to get it right, really, to have any chance of getting anything from the match.
It's not really away. Poor clearance. He got plenty of distance into the clearance, but actually it's going to come back at them again.
Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress, giving it straight away. Milton Casco. Paredes. Impressive in possession, passing's good, possibly dangerous. A chance to break away now on the counter. Just lost their way at the crucial moment of that counter-attack, and they've lost the ball.
Mariano.
And off he goes with some options.
The shot is blocked. Mbappe. Couldn't keep it in play, it's gone out for a throw. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Not long now for Real Madrid.
Yeah, the fans fully expecting to go home with a win here.
Joseph Aidu. And that's been adjudged by the officials as offside. Looked clear enough. It is a substitution now to keep the team on their toes and to keep this lead, they hope. Well, we're coming to the end of a very good game of football in which both teams have played a full part, but unless the opposition can really set up a dramatic finale here, the spoils are going to go to Real Madrid. We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Mariano. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger wait. They'll be annoyed with the cross because it was the goalkeeper's ball all the way. The noise levels have gone up even more, and the scenario remains the same, the 1-goal lead, and we're into the last 10 minutes.
By the way things are shaping up, it looks like the home team are going to see out this lead, but still a chance for things to change.
Possession given away once more. Castro. Now Rafinha. Mariano. Added time coming up. There will be 2 minutes of it. Smolov. And that's good defending. Sergio Ramos is the man. Could he really wrap it up now? Hasn't held it, the goalkeeper. And the referee blows for one last time. Big welcome to you all to the Estadio Ciutat de Valencia. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith is alongside me. The action is from La Liga. It is Levante against Real Madrid.
Yeah, thanks Martin. Well, we've got a couple of teams here that their strengths are attacking, no doubt about it, so I'm sure they'll be going at each other very quickly.
A little bit of lack of penetration in that move, and the tackle was an assured one. Let's take a look at the Levante lineup. Campagna starts alongside Enis Badi in midfield. And looking at the front men, well, there are 2 of them in this lineup. This is the Real Madrid lineup. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Rafael Varane starts. He's through. Real chance now. Looking for a... Well, he put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance has come to him so early in the game, but I have to say, he reacted perfectly. Really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here. And a celebration by Cristiano Ronaldo. He knows how to work an audience, doesn't he? And he knows how to beat defenders. Super stuff.
Oh, well, he's a superstar, and that just sums up his ability. What a goal scorer.
To confirm for you, Real Madrid ahead. It does look, Alan, as though it is going to continue to be a one-horse race, but we shouldn't stop praising them because they've been excellent.
Well, what I've been impressed with is the way that they've kept the focus. Despite this big gap, they've not rested.
Mbappe! What a save that was!
The agility on show there was outstanding.
Here comes the corner. I think the cross is on. Wants to come inside and shoot.
Cut out the pass. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Hernani. Now Borja Mayoral. One or two options now in forward areas for them.
He could have stopped it, but wisely has let them play on. This could be it's a really good opportunity. A player of his ability would bury that 9 times out of 10.
He's going to find it difficult forgetting about that one for the next few days.
Here's Isco. Now Rodriguez. Carvajal.
Well, sitting back, it's a bit of a policy here, and letting the opposition come at them, risky. Isco. Now with Benzema.
One of their better passes, and he's given it away here. The keeper kept it out.
Isco.
Aldo.
Shot off. Struck the post here. Strong piece of defending and clearing.
Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
They might still have another chance after that save.
Just a reminder of what a great keeper he is.
And he's a big lad, and he needed every inch of his frame there.
Corner from Modric. Choosing to punch the corner away, the goalkeeper this time.
Can he take the ball in this area and keep them going up the field?
I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Modric.
We hardly need the stats there to tell us that Real are starting to turn the screw. They're on top now, dominating possession this last 15. They've been impressive. They look highly likely to extend the lead as long as they can find a clinical touch in front of goal.
Still searching for an equaliser. There's some good interplay here. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. They've kept the ball, but the counter-attack was the chance you felt, and it just faded away.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Isco.
Isco. Well, he's had a go. It's the crossbar. Pushed back out into play.
Quite an ordinary performance so far from Real Madrid by their lofty standards. But they do have the lead. And, of course, there's still the second half to come. Still late in the first half, though, here.
Chance to work it from the flanks. And that was pressure for the goalkeeper from that through ball.
Campagna.
Now, can he take them on? Chance to cross it.
He's spotting it up now to take the corner.
You can hear the excitement from the crowd because good chance this for an equaliser. They're normally...
It's a difficult technique, that.
Yeah, you've got to catch those volleys perfectly to do the damage.
We've got 2 added minutes. That's been signalled now. Benzema. Probing pass from Benzema. What an important goal this may well be. They're 2 ahead now, building a platform for victory.
Oh, what a time to get a goal. Just before half-time, their manager's team talks just changed a bit there.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. But looked promising and then broke down. Intercepted well. Carvajal. Modric. It's Isco. The build-up is patient. Ronaldo. Super block. Good distance to the clearance then. The opposition read the back heel. Real Madrid given the throw here. On EA Sports, very soon for you. The La Liga fixture, it's Levante. They'll be facing Eibar away from home.
Yeah, I think we're in for a few fireworks between these two teams. Plenty of goals in store as well.
Clear opportunity. Well, that's game back on again now. The deficit cut in half. They've worked hard to do this. They've certainly not given up. And my goodness, now that will get the opposition panicking, I think, a little bit. They could break through again for an equaliser. Off we go again, 2-1. Excellent interception. As for Real Madrid, their next game, Alan?
Yeah, they're playing Spurs in their next match. That first leg of the Champions League round of 16. And I think this cup tie will be extremely tight, Martin, and I do think it's going to be tight, this one.
Offside against Benzema. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely incisive pass. Now just a keeper to beat. And there it is!
Well, it's the understanding you've got to admire here, Martin. The lad getting on to the end of it. The boy seeing the pass quickly.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Saw the direction of the pass. Borja Mayoral. They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. That's a great interception. Saw the goal and went for it. Really gone to blast it goalwards, but it's in. Into the crowd.
Yeah, that's not a great one.
Real Madrid have a substitute getting ready. Hazard. Still 20 minutes to go.
Well, Real as usual, controlling possession today, and it's been a really impressive performance, the way they've used the width of the pitch. They've swung some really good crosses in. The strikers have been on top of the game.
It's Enani. Campagna. They've seen the shot. Credit to them, they're still having a go here. Although if they got that one in, it really would have been game on.
Yeah, I mean, they're 2 goals down, but they haven't played badly. And if that had gone in, that'd have gained some faith and confidence.
Marcelo lost possession. And the forward could be played in. It was a lovely pass. Oh, he took a risk there. Sliding in with that challenge in the penalty area. It's the expected move, the extra striker for the team that's struggling.
Well, that's going to ask some different questions of that defence. Can they cope?
Borja Mayoral. A dangerous piece of defending, really. Under some pressure straight away. Counting down in the last 10 minutes here. 9 to go. Plenty of room on the wing for Ronaldo. Oh, he's it's a shot! He's Benzema! Wonderful save. Very close in, and very close to the target. Perhaps could have done better.
Yeah, an unusual choice, I think, just to try and get power behind it from so close in.
It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Spotted that well and intercepted. On the attack here. Excellent interception. Cleared away by the defender.
Well, listen to this. You can feel the frustration in this stadium. Their team's been poor so far, well below their usual standards.
Quick-witted, decent opportunity there, but it was easy in the end for the goalkeeper.
Well, I don't know what was wrong there, whether he took his eye off the ball. He certainly didn't connect with it how he should have.
Final whistle. That's good play, isn't it? Real chance now.
This ought to be a game not just appealing to fans of the respective sides, but also to neutrals. Two of the best teams in Europe up against each other. It's Tottenham Hotspur. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Good evening, everyone. So much to offer in so many respects, but of course on the football front as well. Hello from the English capital, London. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and joining me will be Lee Dixon. We've got action from the round of 16 in the Champions League to bring you. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Real Madrid.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. My favourite part of the competition. Only 16 teams left. Group stage is out of the way. The big teams come alive. It's the pointed end of the tournament. Gets everybody's attention. It's certainly got mine. I'm very excited.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Hugo Lloris between the posts. Samuel Umtiti starts with. Can he give them the lead? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. Underway once more. Tottenham have the lead.
Number 10, Harry Kane.
And that is how to thwart them. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Understandably, a lot of interest in Harry Kane and how he might perform in this game. How do you see that, Lee?
Well, whenever he plays, you should expect goals. He rarely disappoints. I don't think he'll disappoint today either. The goal-scoring record looks shaky to me.
They've got it now. What can they do? Great challenge. He got nothing but ball. And they are on the move again. Sissoko. It's with Jonas Hector. Now Sissoko. But I'll tell you what, in the knockout stages of the Champions League last season, Tottenham played like a team possessed. Think back to the games against Manchester City and Ajax, Lee.
Well, two of the best games of football I've ever seen, I think. And the reaction of the Ajax players in that semi-final when that final goal went in told its own story.
Damian Suarez. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Mendy. A bit sloppy in possession. Marco Asensio. Kroos. And now here's Eden Hazard. Oh, a nice looking pass. Kroos. Kroos. Terrific block there. Given away by Tottenham. Lamela with it. Untidy in possession. Marco Asensio. Can he put it away? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique. And oh, so close.
Straight down the throat of the opposition. Real Madrid get the throw in. This is Kroos. Marco Asensio. Here is Marco Asensio. Mariano. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Happy to take on the shot. And the goalkeeper will see that as part of doing his job. Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. The fist of the goalkeeper. Eden Hazard waiting to pounce. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And that will mean a caution.
Well, definitely a yellow card, Derek.
And he whips it in. Hugo Lloris with a straightforward save. Son. Tremblay. Here is Marco Asensio. Federico Valverde. Mariano. An incisive pass. Strong play here. Ndombele. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Spurs have lost the ball. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Mendy has it. No more time left. That is it. And they begin the second half in the first. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. A move of promise on the flank. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Must score! You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah, 0-0. When he struck that, you think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise where it's gone.
And now Rodrigo. And very deftly cut out. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Real Madrid against Barcelona.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. He's got to score! The goalkeeper relatively untroubled.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Here's Ndombele. Sissoko. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Real Madrid. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Hazard. Good ball to switch the play. Others in the vicinity. Mariano. He's lost it. Tottenham couldn't maintain possession. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Ndombele. Lo Celso. Here's Lo Celso. Son. Advantage Spurs. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, following that tackle, he's got to go into the book. Yeah, he's mistimed more than anything there. Just mistimed his tackle. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Dele Alli. Son. Well, they have it again. Here is Marco Asensio. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Cleared away comprehensively. Lamela with it. Dele Alli. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Samuel Umtiti. Fluency of movement. Dele Alli now. Son. And scope for the cross. Kane! And a big moment. A goal for Tottenham Hotspur. And they are going to be difficult to stop now.
Well, Derek, the cross is great, but just look how he attacks the space. Gives the defenders no chance. Great goal.
It's going their way. 2-0. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Bale. Hazard. A glorious chance. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
Goal for Real Madrid. Number 19, Hazard.
Hector. Son. Kane. Son. Now Harry Kane. Lo Celso. Ndombele. Couldn't keep it. Room to roam for the Merengues here. Lamela. It's with Jonas Hector. Immaculately placed from Lamela. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Spurs to make a personnel switch now. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Bale. Gliding through the gears. And space for the cross. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. It's not looking confident in possession. Hector. Kane. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Son seducing with his passing. Fed in low. Lamela knows his defensive responsibilities. Nacho Fernandez. Full time then. The referee blows his whistle. And the story